Hey everyone, so I am on to do my review for my spoiler review, by the way, as always, for Disneyplus TV series The Falcon and the Winter Soldier, and I can't believe that this is the 5th episode. Wow. I have to say, just straight off the bat, I did like this episode, but I preferred last week's episode because it was much more action overall, and I just thought that it was better paced overall. And I do like that this show is longer than WandaVision. I will say that I thought that this episode was a bit slow paced, to be perfectly honest. That's just my honest opinion. However, as I say, I did still enjoy this episode. So following on from the very last, what we seen at the end of last week's episode, episode 4, we seen Captain America, smash the living crap and kill one of the flag smashers, basically. And everybody was recording it on their mobile. There was no getting out of it. And Sam basically said to Captain America, to John Walker, aka John Walker, you gotta give me back the shield, dude. You gotta give me the shield, or something along those lines. And you made a mistake, you messed up. And I love that it got to be Sam that actually said that line, because of course we know Steve Rogers actually was the one in Endgame who gave the shield over to Sam. So I thought that it was well done. The writer or director or whoever thought of having Sam say that line. That's what I really, really liked. And then he was about to do the same thing with the shield. Captain America, John Walker, was about to smash down into Sam's throat, after wrecking his wings, by the way, as well. And then Bucky saved him. So he was going to kill him in pretty much a similar way as he did with one of the dudes that he killed out of the flag smashers. And what I really loved about this episode was the very first fight scene with Captain America, Bucky, and Sam. That fight to get the shields back, I really, really enjoyed that. And my favourite moment out of this whole entire episode definitely had to be when Sam was sitting down on his knees, and in between his two knees was the Captain America shield, and he just sat with it. And it just looked it was really well shot, cinematography wise and everything, but it just was a really badass scene. I thought was one of my favourite, what was my overall favourite scene, part about this episode. And then he got up, and then it was brilliant. I love this part too. He went over, this is also my favourite part, all combined, this whole entire scene, and he walked over and he threw the shield down beside Sam as if, look, this shield belongs to you. Steve Rogers gave you this shield. And, at the end, Bucky did apologise to Sam, and that you could tell that really meant a lot to him. And Sam understands now what it really meant to Bucky, because Bucky said, when he gave you that shield and you gave it away, it felt like it was the only part of family that I had left. And he was like, but Steve's gone now, but he was sort of trying to explain to him, Bucky was trying to explain to him that when you gave that shield up, it felt to me like, that was pretty much all my family, gone then, because I felt like I had no family left, because that shield still felt as though, because it's part of Steve Rogers, obviously a huge part of Steve Rogers, so he felt like he had just gave up what he still felt was like family to him, because it was a big part of Steve Rogers. So I thought that was really nice that he sort of had that very emotional, long sentimental scene with him at the end and everything. And of course Sam has taken the shield now, and he's been training and everything with it. Those training scenes were really cool as well. And we had a lot of the stuff with his sister's boat, Sam's sister's boat, the family boat, and them trying to get it all back together to sell it, and then they didn't end up selling it. I'm invested in that. I just want to see Bucky and Sam and all that. I'm not really interested in that side of it, the story. I mean, I'm not saying like a sister's character, but I'm just saying it was parts like that I kind of felt that was kind of slowing the episode down a little bit, in my opinion. And then we got to see in the end credits that obviously we knew throughout this episode that John Walker is not happy. He even said in the courtroom, I am Captain America. He's really ballsy about it. He was like, no, I am the shit. I am Captain America. So sorry, Mum, sorry, Dad, I know you watch my videos. than the SHIT. And that's the end of it kind of deal. And we seen at the end, actually in the end credits, hopefully you stayed to watch the end credits, but if you didn't, just to let you know that John Walker was making his own Captain America shield. So gosh, it's going to be really interesting for the 6th episode next week to watch that. But I thought that this was more of a sentimental emotion, like a sentimental type of an episode, and a bit more slow paced, but I did still enjoy it. And there was obviously action in it because, as I say, at the beginning we had Bucky and Sam fight for the shield, and that was really cool because it was like, look, you know what, this guy has messed up too far and he does not deserve to have the shield, so we need to get it back. And I loved how they worked together as a team to get the shield back. And I would say it was a very good episode, but I wouldn't say it was better than last week's episode. That is only my opinion, but as I say, let me know what your favorite part was down below. But my favorite part, in the comments, my favorite part was when Bucky was sitting on his knees with the shield, and then he got up and he threw it down to Sam when he was lying on the ground. That was my favorite part. Let me know what your favorite part or parts was about this, and did you like this episode? Did you love it? Did you not really like it that much, or were you just let me know what you think down in the comments, and I cannot wait to hear from you. Thank you so much for watching, and I will look forward to next week's episode, and I will be on again next week to give you my spoiler review of what I thought of the 6th episode. So yes, I've been really enjoying this series so far, and my favourite in it, if anybody is interested, is Sebastian Stan, aka Winter Soldier. So yes, I will see you all next week, guys. Take care. Bye, guys.